Greetings, ladies and gentlemen. This is a brief video and my take on the newly founded New Conservatives, quote unquote. Are they worth a punt? Let's take a look. The New Conservatives is a group created by Penistone and Stocksbridge MP Miriam Cates and Devizes MP Danny Kruger in May 2023. Their campaign, which would include ECHR withdrawal in the next Tory manifesto, which is a big uptick for me, and in my opinion the only chance that the Tory party have left of winning the general election and subsequently keeping out the woke cranks and misfits known as Labour in 2024. I mean, let's be honest, ladies and gentlemen, Keir Starmer. He has the charisma of a used handkerchief. The man who gets down on one knee for BLM, who coincidentally are facing multiple lawsuits for corruption. You couldn't make it up. And then there's his deputy, and potentially the Deputy Prime Minister, the ginger slava chops, aka Angela Rayner. I'm going to be charitable here, ladies and gentlemen, and say only the following in relation to the terrifying possibility of Ginger Slava Chops and her Doc Martin 7-inch sole boots potentially representing the UK on the world stage. You've got to be taking the... So, ladies and gentlemen, if, as currently predicted, the Conservative Party lose the 2024 general election, there will, of course, be a leadership contest. And that it will almost certainly, and thankfully, be won by a candidate from the right, unlike the liberal globalist wet wipes we currently have in charge at the moment. The party, in my opinion, is already much more to the right than it was during the hugger-hoodie era of the equally wet wipish David Cameron. So given what is known about the current views of the Tory membership, it will almost certainly, thank God, arc in the direction of the right. However, predicting which faction will prevail is another story entirely. Will it be the free market, low-tax libertarians led by Miss Liz Truss? Or will it be the faith, family and flag warriors led by the New Conservatives? Both groups are out in force at the Tory party conference in Manchester today. The Trussites and the New Conservatives are each holding rallies with a large cast of speakers expected, including, but not limited to, Dame Priti Patel, Sir Jacob Rees-Mogg, Sir Ian Duncan-Smith, Sir Jake Berry, Sir Bill Cash, Miriam Cates, Sir John Hayes, Danny Kruger and Sir John Redwood. Now, the New Conservatives are proposing 5 key pledges. Interesting. In a news release which was issued overnight, those 5 key pledges are as follows. 1. Replace Labour's European rights and equalities laws with a new British framework for rights and freedoms. 2. Cut taxes for families, small businesses and entrepreneurs. 3. Reduce immigration by halving the number of visas awarded to migrant workers, foreign students and their families. 4. Stop students who fail their A-levels from getting taxpayer-funded loans to attend university and invest in apprenticeships instead. And 5. Ban gender ideology in schools and ensure parents' rights to oversee the sex education of their children. The New Conservatives admit their first proposal means withdrawal from the European Convention and human rights, which gets my full support, I have to say, ladies and gentlemen, and I'm sure the support of vast swathes of the United Kingdom. They have also released polling which suggests that all 5 policies are extremely popular. However, the loony left are already trying to spin the polling result and looking for an angle to dismiss it. They are already harping on about the significance of the polling, specifically the ECHR, and claim that it did not directly ask people if they favoured withdrawal from the ECHR. Instead, it asked people if they were in favour of replacing the current European system of human rights laws applied in Britain with new British laws that protect rights like free speech but not enable the government to promptly deport illegal immigrants. Put like that, the respondents were in favour by 54% to 27%. Now, to the average person polled, I am sure that both questions put to them are one and the same. The only difference is that the former has no spin attached by the left, unlike the latter. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that is all for now. I'll be back with you shortly with something that I'm sure will raise your blood pressure. So those suffering from hypertension, be sure to get those beetroot tablets close to hand. I would ask that if you found my video interesting, educational, or somewhere in between, please consider subscribing. Oh yes, and giving it a big thumbs up. Take care and adios.